Dauin Marine Sanctuary, Uzi's Beach. Like the Dauin Beach Marine Sanctuary.
I've never been there.
Bullshit! I've got videos of you and me there. I've got video of you swimming in the water there. I'm sure.
Oh, that's very nice.
Right? Yeah.
That's like, you know, the best place on this island to snorkel.
It's,
Have you been there?
This is my favorite place. I
Oh,
go
yeah,
every
you live right-
Thursday.
Yeah, you're right.
it's
I
every,
mean,
every Thursday.
My viewers, I don't go, you know, a lot of people who watch vloggers from the Dumaguete area, you know, they watch Paul, Gio, and all these other guys who hang out in coffee shops. I'm not a coffee drinker. You know, you've got a better chance catching me at the red table.
Or they're
beer,
just like
or something like
interviewing
that.
people. It's like, you know,
Right.
it's
Well,
action.
every Thursday, I am at Uzi's. you
Why
know?
Thursday? What's the
It's just a
It's
big
just the
thing
way
I
it
had,
is,
and
yeah.
we will get as many as 30 people out there today.
Yeah, and we have good fun.
So, yeah, we have a good time.
But the thing is,
So you're doing it tomorrow?
it's a nice
Yes,
beach
we'll
with,
be out
with
there
beers
tomorrow.
and everything, but this underwater stuff, what's special about it is you don't have to hire a boat, you don't have to swim very far because the coral
It's right there.
is right off the beach, and of course the front part of it is all dead because it's been walked on all the time, it's in such shallow water.
Right.
But you go past that, and the guys from the Marine Institute place told me there's 400 species of fish in that one little
Oh,
reserve.
yeah.
And
Well,
that's
there's
why
a lot
it's
of different fish.
gorgeous just to go snorkeling there.
Well, when you're talking about how close it is to shore,
Yeah.
the first time I went there, I'm out in the water and I'm putting on my fins. You know, how you should get out in the water a little bit so you don't have to walk around.
Yeah.
I put on my fins and I rolled over to start swimming and I hit my knee on a piece
the
of coral.
coral?
I was
Yeah.
like, it's right
So
there.
low tide, low
Yeah.
tide.
Yeah.
I was like, holy mackerel, the coral's
See,
right
the,
there.
the trick is to get into the water where the volleyball net is, because
Yeah.
that's open sand and you can swim out into a deeper spot and then turn
Come
right
back.
and into the coral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's literally
You didn't
like,
tell me that.
it's literally
How about
like
you?
snorkeling in an aquarium.
It-
The
it
water
is.
is that clear and the fish
And
are.
the fish, some of them are
right
real
there.
friendly as well, because
Yeah.
people feed them.
Oh, they're like that one that attacked you?
Well, your footage.
Oh, that wasn't a friendly one. No.
Your footage is
Watch out!
amazing.
Watch out for the triggerfish
Oh.
in their breeding season.
Yeah, if they're nesting, yeah,
Yeah.
they will tear you up.
Yeah,
I just
and is
need
that
to
one,
find
is
the
that
footage.
one angelfish family still hanging out there?
Batfish they're called apparently. Yeah.
Batfish?
Batfish. Yeah.
They just hang out by that rock.
Yeah, yeah, and
Weird, I never seen
and
it
they're
yet.
they're not really afraid of you. They just swim slowly. They just kind of swim away from you, but really slowly, so you can get a really good look at them.
Yeah, they just,
They're cool.
They're always right there.
You know, and I mean, there's other places you go. There's anemones with clownfish that'll come right up to your
Yeah.
face. I mean, it's just really cool.
And
your camera footage is phenomenal.
Yeah, and if you go 100 meters down the beach, there's another reef there, which is a bit different, and yet there's actually little turtles there. I've seen them.
Really?
Yeah.
You
So
can
there's-
just swim
there's-
down there.
Yeah, it's a bit easy to walk, but there's a few different reefs sort of chained along the beach, and they're
Okay.
a little bit different from each other.
There's actually, I did a video of a really cool resort. It's a glamping resort,
Okay.
and they've got these like biosphere tents
Okay.
that are different themed and everything,
Uh-huh.
that are right just down the beach as well, farther south. Now, and although they had a big pair of triggerfish that were breeding, and they really tore up some people. So, you know, you might want to look into that before you go
Yeah,
there.
but
Just
that's,
leave, you see the triggerfish,
Dauin.
you just leave them alone.
Yeah.
I like Dauin, or Uzi's Beach.
Yeah.
Can't beat it. What is it? 30 pesos to get in.
Yeah.
You've got bathrooms, changing rooms, showers,
Rubbish bin.
sorry store, grills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy the charcoal from them if you want to bring in your own meat, make your own little kebabs or whatever.
And they got all the
Um,
tables and everything you need. You
And,
don't have to
well,
bring
you, do,
anything.
you do pay separate for the tables,
Yeah, you do,
but
yeah.
I mean,
Well, and the people look after
150,
you.
I
Like
think, for a small
if you got stuff and you're going into the water for a while, they'll look after your stuff for you.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah,
Really good.
great place. I mean,
I
those,
love that place.
you know, they love me. They're going to be happy to see me tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Yeah,
going to
they
be the
will.
first time I've been there in 8 weeks, and
Yeah.
you know, I used to bring in like I said, we've had as many as 30 people there on a Thursday.
Are you
so-
going to?
Yeah, of course.
What time is this?
We get there about 12:30.
Yeah, I turn up around 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah.
30 pesos to get in? I don't know, man. Maybe.
I got you covered.
That's about 55 US cents,
I
right?
know, man. I don't get my allowance till Friday.
I got you covered, dude.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so move on to Lake Balanan, which you haven't been to,
I know.
and you haven't been to.
Never heard of
All
it.
right.
It looks
Where is this
amazing.
at?
Which it's north of Shaitan. You know,
So still in the south.
Everything.
So again, it's only an hour and a half from Dumaguete. All right. The road, there's four. Once you go north of
that's a bad
Shaitan, like the road is mostly good. It's this little winding mountain road with beautiful traditional villages and stuff. But in 4 sections of that final road, it becomes really rough and rocky for a while,
Okay.
and then gets concrete
how
and then
your
rough and
beans?
rocky.
Good.
Can smell them.
Cool beans, yeah.
Beans. No, they're hot beans.
But it's worth going because this lake, I'd say it's better than Twin Lakes.
Now
for
you
sure.
can swim in this?
Yeah, that would make a big difference.
Yeah, people. You can rent a boat, your own kayak, paddle it around. They've got the hotel, they've got the cafe, restaurant, and there's these paved walking tracks around the lake, and
That's
it's
nice.
gorgeous.
That's awesome.
See?
You use that for a running trail.
But there's a hotel on the property.
Yeah, and you have to pay a bit to go in unless you go on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yeah. And Tamara and I just went there for a romantic picnic. We brought our wine and cheese and other stuff, and we sat up on one of the hills overlooking the lake. And
That is nice,
yeah, it was
though.
so good.
What? How?
Looks
How
amazing.
busy is it?
Oh, when we went,
crowded?
we went there on a power out day. Like there was a complete
Oh.
4-day blackout. So the restaurant was really busy, but this walk along the lake bed, and then it was a very steep up and down stairs.
Okay.
No one else was on it, just Tamara and I. And we went all the way to the other end of the lake, which is just gorgeous.
Okay.
And like there were ravens or crows there. The only time I've ever seen them in the Philippines was at the other end of that lake.
Huh.
You know, yeah, it was just beautiful, beautiful, and because it's up higher, and on a hot day it's nice and cool. The air is cool there, and it's glorious.
So did you explain to your viewers that, we get a brownout about every 2 to 3 weeks, and it's normally scheduled on a Sunday because
Yeah.
that's the day Filipinos are off. Most Filipinos work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
But, so when you come to one of these kind of places, you were actually there on a brownout day, but you're saying it wasn't just slammed and wasn't any fun?
We were really pretty lonely on that walking track.
Because you don't want to be in Forest Camp or
Oh,
Ulaanbaatar
no
or something
way.
like
No,
that.
that would be
Or
crazy.
even
Oh,
These
yeah.
beach or
Yeah,
whatever.
you
Yeah.
don't want to be in any of those places during a brownout.
You know,
No. Just the crowds, like everybody
Yeah.
goes there.
we lived
Yeah.
on Pang Lao for 5 months. Never had a brownout. They don't have scheduled brownouts. Nothing.
Wow.
I know one time the power went out in the middle of the night for like 2 hours and it came back on. I don't know if other times it went out when I was sleeping and it came back on. But one time I know in 5 months they don't have scheduled brownouts or anything.
Dumaguete special,
I
right?
just don't know why this island has it.
Yeah.
Over there they
We
don't.
discussed that once before. It's a monopoly. There's only one energy company.
Yeah, but it's weird how over there they never had one brownout.
Yeah, but it's
Which is nice.
at least the Sunday brownouts are a good excuse to get on the road and go visit someplace new.
Yeah,
Right,
we
yeah,
always
that-
go to
that's-
Sikihor or Cebu or somewhere
Mhm,
else.
mhm.
We don't even stay, and I live right on the beach. I can
Yeah.
actually go out and spend the whole day on my place and have a barbecue and all
In the
that.
water, yep.
But
Yeah, where's our invite?
Well,
Yeah.
like I said,
Don't you live near the
we
beach?
got Sikihor and all that. So.
Yeah, he lives right on the water. I live like,
Yeah.
from here to the road from him. There's houses in between me and them.
Right, close, but anyway. So the last one I've got footage for is the Okoy footage for at the moment. I'll get some more later. The Okoy River Valley, which is you won't hear it called that. That's what I call it because it's all these different tourist sites in the Okoy River Valley. And the first one you get to is the fumaroles. You know where the sulfur gas comes out of the rocks?
And it smells so good.
Oh yeah. Poison gas.
I love it.
Rotten egg poison gas.
I go there and just bark like crazy. Nobody can.
Yeah.
Well,
You've been there, right?
Yeah, and the funny
Everybody's
thing
been
is when you're going past there, you look up on the yellow steel beams, there is a danger sign that says,
Yeah.
Poison
warning,
gas.
poison
Poison
gas.
warning.
And
And get out and take selfies.
yeah, and there's 100 tourists there, all taking selfies
Yeah.
right there
And-
where
and-
it says
and
poison gas.
Look, it's only a minute. It's okay. If you stay there for 5 minutes, you get a headache.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first bit of footage, this is Bato Falls. So this is the waterfall you go to if you're not physically fit.
And that's the big falls. There's 3 falls there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
So,
Yeah.
Just a few stairs.
And this,
down
the
there.
fumaroles, this is just, it's a bit mind-bending. Poison gas seeping out of the rocks.
Yeah, but I always get scared. They're like, that's heat's coming out of a volcano. They could just
Yeah.
blow up at any time.
yeah, that's sulfur geothermal.
Yeah.
But no, and Bato, this is 40 pesos to stay there for the day. There's a sorry, well, you know,
There's a couple of different restaurants.
Yeah, there's a little restaurant there where you can get some decent food for 180 pesos, which is like $3.50.
Yeah.
You know, you can fill yourself up on some decent food, but they also have the grills where you can bring your own food. Once again, you buy your own charcoal, and again, there are hotel rooms there.
Yeah.
You can actually stay there at night. You know, when everyone else is gone, and have this whole area to yourself.
That's pretty cool.
For $20, and have that big side grill and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done it yet. I want to. I will make a video there, but I love Bato, the big falls.
Yeah, because
really
you can
cool.
swim in the falls,
Mhm.
and then they got like 2 pools you can swim in too.
Well, right.
So if you're not
So,
into
This-
going down and getting in the rough
But they're
water.
natural river water pools.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
water's
and
flowing
it's
through
nice,
them.
and it's not.
Yeah.
It's
And,
cool.
that's where everything originates, right there. Everything that's going down the way. So that water.
Just don't wear
Yeah.
anything white there.
No.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it'll come out,
Yeah,
it'll
it'll
be
be
brown.
reddish brown.
Sulfur in the water, yeah. But further down towards the lower part of that river area, yeah, lots of poor people wash their clothes in the river.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. You
It's
see
like
in
in
certain
all
parts
that.
of Dumaguete,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's.
What about the Red Rock Hot Springs, which is just before you
I
get
like
to
that place.
Bato?
It's hot springs, but it's not quite that hot.
It's not hot.
Well, but then again,
It's lukewarm.
if you're sitting here and it's 90-something degrees,
Yeah.
why do you want to be in a hot spring?
I
I mean,
know,
that's
yeah.
we went there and everything, and I don't know.
You didn't get into it?
No.
I didn't rate
I'm
it.
sitting in hot water and I'm sweating and everything, and I'm like, no.
And it's crowded, it's noisy.
Yeah.
And like the water didn't seem really clean.
Well, no one went to the bathroom the whole time.
Yeah,
I was there.
yeah.
I was saying
Yeah,
And these pools aren't very
They
big,
put
so,
in,
so that's
charcoal
maybe
things
how
there
they're
too, you know?
heated.
Yeah.
Like barbecue areas in there too.
Yeah, they do, and they have the restaurants and all that as well.
I like that
But,
place.
you know, another thing that you think of, you got Bato Falls and Red Rock on that same road.
Yeah.
But if you go past the
go.
the big sulfur rocks and everything,
And you keep going straight ahead.
and
Yeah.
keep going straight ahead instead of turning right to go to Bato and Red Rock, and you go all the way up that mountain, there is a place called Panoramica. And you can go up there, it's a fantastic view, and after 6 o'clock, they will actually rent you tents and you can sleep there. There is a pool.
And you won't need air conditioning because it's really high.
Oh yeah, you're way up there, so trust me, I mean, it's dropping into the 60s, you know, at night.
Mhm.
So, but and really cool. And once again, 40 pesos
Yeah.
for admission, you know, and that's if you want to swim in the pool. So,
That's a good tip. I gotta go.
well, and if you Panoramica, when you get to the road, you'll see where it ends. Panoramica's to the right, and you go up, and it's still it's a crazy road. I mean,
yeah, windy,
you know,
windy,
it's,
steep.
you know, yeah. But if you go left, there's actually some gardens and things like that that we haven't done yet, but we really want to check that out.
But another of the things I like to see when I'm up higher at the end of that road is the power stations.
Oh yeah, up there,
Yeah,
yeah, way up there. You're not
the
supposed to
real-
go all the way up.
The real geothermal
Yeah.
is right behind Panoramica.
Yeah, right.
So you're sitting
Well,
right
there's,
there.
There's the big one, the main headquarters, but they build separate power plants at the different steam vents because the steam vents are spread all around the volcano.
Okay.
Yep.
So they put generators on top of the steam vents, and it's like it's perfect because it's baseload power. It's not like where the wind stops blowing or the sun stops shining. The volcano is always pumping out steam,
Right.
and it's renewable. There's no carbon emissions or anything.
And everyone who lives up there gets free energy. Did you know that?
I've heard it, yeah, which is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's just, so I think it's the telephone poles and wires company that cause all the brownouts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because those turbines are spinning 24/7.
Yep.
What a rip-off. But I like that pool in Bato. That's my favorite.
Okay.
It is. For 40 pesos, you can hang out there all day.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, you got the big fall, then you got the medium fall with the big pool, and then you go up on top of the medium fall, and there's a smaller pool up there, smaller water.
I have a
fall.
friend. I had a friend that went there, and he said it was so beautiful until he loved it. It was so beautiful until 2 p.m. And I asked him, well, what? Why 2 p.m.? And he said, that's when you showed up.
Nice. Yeah. The geology is a bit interesting there too, because around the actual waterfall, there's all these crystalline basalt columns, and they're sort of bent and broken, but there's all the same sort of size, all the same shape. You notice that?
Yeah, I have noticed that.
All right, so we're up to number 10 of our best 10 day trips from Dumaguete, which is down Tambobo Bay, Cuckoos Nest, that area, the far sort of south of, just from Dumaguete to go all the way south. Yeah.
Cuckoos Nest, I've actually stayed at that resort. That's where I revealed who my girlfriend was.
Yeah.
You know, because my girlfriend wasn't on my channel for my first 2 months or so. And beautiful, you know, little place you go to, step down.
A lot of steps down to the resort.
Yeah,
and
not like Casaroro though.
Right.
No.
No, nowhere that bad. And it's real steps. But you get down there, and it's an eco-friendly resort. I mean, everything. There's no AC, anything like that. You know, it's all windows. You're gonna wake up, and you're gonna have geckos and bats. And, you know, you're gonna have everything in there. I mean, it's a good National Geographic vacation. But their restaurant down there was very good.
Yep.
Pricier than most places.
Right,
Pricey,
yeah.
But it's the end of nowhere, so of course it's pricey.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. There's nowhere else to go.
No.
Now, the water was beautiful. We sat on the beach, and if you're from the U.S., if you've seen these Snoop Dogg Corona beer commercials, I had a little setup just like that. It was phenomenal, beautiful. My only thing was, I love snorkeling and all that, and the water out there, as beautiful as it was, there was no structure or anything to support, you know, pretty fish.
So not much marine life.
No, I mean, there's a big rock or two that's out there, and is that it right there? But I mean, there's a big rock.
That's up a while.
Okay, there's a big rock just like that there, and you'll see some fish there, but it's really nothing like Dauin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dauin's special. Yeah.
But I will tell you, there's a million freaking hermit crabs from this
Yes.
to that big. That was really cool. I mean, to see the
people-
beach moving.
You go out there when it's low tide, and you'll see the locals out there. They come out and they're catching them all.
Yeah.
They're catching all those hermit crabs.
Yeah.
Take them home
And then the place
Buffet.
next to it, we were talking about that earlier, Antulong.
Oh, the Shag Pile Resort.
The Elston Powers Resort. That was built in the 70s or something like that. When it was world class. I mean, people came from all over the world, but they just really didn't.
never updated.
They didn't do any improvements to it.
They kept it
and,
clean though, right?
Yes, I mean the grounds and everything are amazing. It's a cliffside resort, but it's you know, they're almost next door neighbors, and so if you're gonna go down and visit Cuckoo's Nest, you know, maybe couple them up. Do one night at Cuckoo's and one night
Do
at
the other
Antulong.
one. And look, take the time to look around that general area, because it's right next to Tambobo Bay, which is the best sort of typhoon-proof deep harbor in Negros.
And always see tons of sailboats
Yeah,
in there.
lots of
Well,
sailboats
that's one of the only
in
places
there.
with the marina as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are marinas in Dumaguete and things like that. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
You want a sailboat or something like that? No,
No, not here.
You don't
Yeah,
park your
you
boat.
can't. So that's another nice thing about that Tambobo Bay area.
That's only like what, 40 minutes from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Very
worth a
close.
trip for sure.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
I liked it.
Well,
Been there a few times.
well, thanks, gents. You want some more beer?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
That's a yes, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want him to outdo me.
Ah, I'm competitive.
Alright, so I've only got 1 liter left.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
you might not get any of this, Edgar.
Yeah, it's funny though how when you were talking about the 3 dogs, I remember just watching a video with a guy coming back from the States and the 3 dogs like right at the fence there, you know, right at the gate there.
Yeah, it was funny because they didn't recognize Brutus. That was the big male who met me there. And you should have seen it. You look at the look in his eyes, like motherfucker. And Sean came running up, and all of a sudden he's like, Wait, this is that guy. This is that guy.
So there you go. Combine that with video part 1 and you've got the best 10 day trips from Dumaguete. And big thanks to my good mates, Dino and Kevo. Cheers. Yeah, so thanks for watching and let me know what you think. If I've missed something that's even better than what's in that top 10, yeah, give me a comment, all right? So, see you later, everyone. Oh, I just thought maybe I should put in a bit of a bloopers and outtakes video as well. Maybe. Okay, bye.